Who farted? Gross. You fucked it, Rick. Keep brushing the smoke, Rick.
It just keeps getting like thicker and thicker, man.
It's only spreading, it won't come off. Alright, let's open our PlayStation app. Go to the chat. We'll leave the chat. Hey, one viewer! Woo woo! Oh shit, that reminds me, I gotta monetize the video. Fuck.
It's almost gone.
Keep pushing the smoke out of the way. What's up, second viewer? If y'all are fucking my friend on Facebook, please send me a link to the...
to the chat.
No, not to the chat, to the video, so I can change the settings to monetize it. Oh look, my bare feet are showing. I'll step behind the thing. We're going to get started with an all-new episode of Positive Vibes in just a minute. I just got a couple things that I can't do until I go live.
3 viewers.
3 viewers. Yo. If you're one of the 3 viewers that is my friend on Facebook, please send me a link to the live feed.
On YouTube. Which you're watching it on.
Put it on my Facebook for me. Because I can't, for some reason. What is happening?
What are you doing?
I think it's just my keyboard. What's up, 5 viewers? Thanks for jumping in and watching. We're going to go real live in just a minute here with me and my main man Rick. But first I need to change some settings on this video before we do that. So if you're my friend on Facebook and you're watching right now, one of 6 current viewers, please send me a link and a PM to my Facebook so that I can have access to the video. I always have fucking a real hard time locating the link to the live feed on YouTube. And 7 viewers currently in the chat to perhaps send me a link to that.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's Facebook.
Yeah, but it isn't...
Or, I mean, that's PlayStation. I need Facebook.
Yeah, you received a party invitation.
I don't need a party invitation, but thank you for it. As soon as I can get this shit figured out, we're going to get started.
I'll do it right now, probably.
Well, why are you... What the fuck, Rick?
I was letting a viewer do it. I wanted them to participate.
Oh my god, that's such a fucking bullshit thing to say.
Okay, so, live?
Yeah, I guess. Wherever I'm live, get that link and hook it up.
Okay, where's the link now? This link.
And go to my live streaming tab. Thanks for your patience while we try to get this sorted out. It's always a son of a bitch, but we are going to go live for at least an hour. As soon as we start the show, we're going to wrap by... What up, Mark Cleary? Just trying to get a fucking hookup on the link to my live stream right now so that I can monetize the video, and then we're going to go live. Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Rick.
I figured out how to do it.
That's awesome. There, I found the link. I'm just going to jump into my live control room real quick and monetize this video. Thank you for your patience while we get it all sorted out. I'm going to get started on the show in just a couple minutes. And the Iceman is showing up tonight. He said he's going to show up late. He's going to come and plop down while we're in the middle of the show.
What?
Okay, we're live. Let's go to my...
On air.
Info and settings.
You got it.
There we go.
Fuck it! We'll do it live! Yeah, I got the link now. Thank you. Monetization. Monetize with ads. Save changes.
What up, Mark?
Minimize this. Play this. Full screen it. And that's that. Good. I think that's it. Oh, you brought the Lee Halverson candies? Oh, can somebody fucking... Are you friends with Lee?
No.
You're not?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry, I told him I'd send him a link. Okay, pause
Whoop
this.
whoop.
Good. Yeah, whoop whoop. Okay, just give me 10 more seconds here.
Fucking thing sucks.
Fucking thing sucks. Yeah. Okay. Minimize this. Full screen this. Then hit play, and we're good to.
What up, duders?
What's up, duder? Just itching my ass, bro. Well, I think we're probably just about now ready to fucking get it started. Ready?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, I want one of these. And a lighter?
Yeah, lighter beside you, I think. On that side somewhere?
No.
There's the blue one.
Yeah, no. Here it is. Six minutes to get... Not much, Lee. What's up, bud? It's, excuse me. The thing about, what's up is that we unhooked the PS4 and I put it on a fucking rolling little thing that I have here. And it looks sick as fuck. On a little 32-inch TV that I guess sometimes the power dies on. I don't know. Anyway, you want to get started with the show? Alright, let's fucking do it. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Positive Vibes Live. I'm your live as fuck host, Not Slim One. Woo! And join with me this week is my fucking friend, Rick. Hey, did you like that intro? What's up, Rick?
What's up, man?
Also this week on the show, I think we may be joined by the Iceman. He said he was going to show up around 8 o'clock. I think it's his daughter's birthday today, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we just kind of...
Well, alive! Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Liz. Alright, so we got the chat here. Let's rip a couple of dabarooskies. Oh, shit. This week on the show, I'm smoking dabs, like I pretty much always do.
You can watch Ashtray and Action Figures. Triple Threat album coming end of year.
What? I didn't see the whole thing. I watched a little bit of it while they were doing the stupid contest thing that they were pulling.
I watched none of it.
No?
Carrying on.
Somebody got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
I don't remember either. But that's okay. We're smoking dabs on the show this week, and the dabs that we're smoking are of a name of which escapes my brain. So that's okay, because it's not like it's uncommon that I constantly forget everything. But I think the lighting is really good, Rick. We got a lot of lights off.
What do you do on Positive Vibes?
What do you do on Positive Vibes? Well, we get stoned as fuck, and we talk. We turn our cell phones off.
Dabs bomb.
Somebody's got to do it. Yeah, I guess. I do the dabs. Somebody's got to do it. So, I've always, for new people that might have not been watching the show in the past or have just found it maybe since we started going live, my real name is Blake. This is my friend Rick. And he and I, in conjunction with my cousin Iceman, who currently isn't here, we like to make YouTube videos. And I can say with confidence that I basically spearhead it. It's my channel. We all do it, but I'm the driving force, the motivator behind getting the content created and put up.
Yeah.
So we do it, and my friends like Rick and like my cousin the Iceman, they support me so much. We just started year 3 of making videos. We started our 3rd year of making videos in October of 2016, and we're just under 780 subscribers.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, woo woo. And we also are just on the precipice of surpassing 125,000 total channel views. So that's super awesome.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, man.
I watch Why Would You Do That,
I watch Why Would You Do That,
but not this.
but not this. Well, we were doing Why Would You Do That?
Why is Iceman called Iceman?
I love the interactivity of the show. We call the Iceman because he had a jacket that said Iceman right here where a name tag would go. And that's it. That's it. So we just started calling him the Iceman. And it stuck. So now he's Iceman. Because he's cool as shit? No, that's not it. Rick! Just because we're trying a new format doesn't mean your phone should be loud.
It's not loud, it's alarms, man. Alarms don't get silenced.
Alarms can be silenced. You turn them off.
Yeah, but I don't turn my alarm.
Well, turn that alarm off. I don't want it to go off every 10 minutes on the show.
I did turn it off.
Okay, thanks. So, what was the other thing that the guy said a second ago?
What? Watching.
Oh, he was saying that he watches Why Would You Do That, but he hasn't really watched Positive Vibes. Well, Positive Vibes is just this. It's just a talk show. It is a show that I have created in order to create a wholeness to the Not Slim One brand or the Not Slim One channel on YouTube. And if you don't know more, I'll just continue on for people that might be new viewers. I make a vlog that we put out every Monday. I try to adhere to a schedule of putting videos out after 10 p.m., but I don't always get the ability to do that. So, what up, Frank Flores? Whoop whoop. And but I do the vlogs. I put the vlog out every Monday. I put this talk show out every Wednesday, and usually it's a 3-camera setup. And I'm sitting in a chair, and I have guests on the couch. But a viewer who's watching right now, Lee Halverson, he sent me this PlayStation 4 camera as a gift to help facilitate some live broadcasts. So we've been experimenting with live broadcasts on the show now for close to a month, I'd say.
Yeah.
This is the third Positive Vibes. This is the third live Positive Vibes.
Yeah.
And we did that GUI a couple weeks before we did the first live Positive Vibes.
Yeah.
So I've had the camera for a little over a month.
Mm-hmm. The first live videos, though, were gooey.
Yeah, the first live videos were the Gaming Under the Influence show, GUI. When I first got my PlayStation, I was streaming games. But now that we have the camera, we could do the live show. Is the gathering canceled for Colorado? I am not an employee of Psychopathic Records, and my speculation can only be exactly that. I think it's going to be in Colorado, and I don't think I'm going to be able to go. Like, honestly.
It's like, I don't know, it's so hard to save for.
It's not even that it's hard to save for, even though it is. It's the concept of fucking, I have to pull my heavy camper with my truck for 24 hours one way.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot on my sport. Lee, send me a camera, please. Yeah, Lee, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, so we were doing Positive Vibes, 3-camera setup, and I was editing that video, but my computer is a piece of shit, so I was kind of like giving up hope on it, and then Lee hooked it up with the camera, and now we're doing these live shows, and the live shows are more interactive, which I very much enjoy. Additionally, they're garnering way more views because now we're also broadcasting to a PlayStation 4 audience.
Yeah.
So we're getting, and like for a Positive Vibes to reach approximately 150 views is fairly unheard of, but the last 2 live Positive Vibes that we did, each show now has at least 400 views.
Damn.
Yeah. And we did a live 2-hour Why Would You Do That event last Friday in order to commemorate bringing back Why Would You Do That? Because we put that show on a hiatus in December, you know?
Yeah.
We put Why Would You Do That on a hiatus, and we experimented with pilot season, and we put out for Lee says cameras for everyone! Yay! Come on, clap, everybody get the camera. Alright! And we experimented with putting out shows in the pilot season, I was calling it.
Yeah.
And we experimented doing a live Gaming Under the Influence. That was good. The live Gaming Under the Influence where we played into the Echo side. We're definitely going to do that again. We might even do that this Friday.
Yeah.
Yes. And so stay tuned for that. We're going to definitely do a Gaming Under the Influence this Friday. And then also we started doing Grow Show. I have one bro just can't use the thing. Well, download the Playroom and fucking start doing a live show like I am. And I'm saying a lot, I notice. However, live shows, Grow Show, I called it the Weed Show. That's the first episode that I put out, but somebody in the comments suggested that I call it Grow Show, so I'm definitely going to do that. So that will be next week, and I think that's kind of the pacing that we're going to put out for the channel on Fridays going forward in 2017, in year 3. We're going to put out more content while simultaneously putting out less content. You know what I mean? We'll put out less Why Would You Do That, but we're still going to have a bunch of new shows that could garner new interest.
What up, bros?
Yeah.
Would be as good as you, bro.
What up, NZJG Entertainment?
Brush up on your Tetris skills, bomb.
Want to be as good as you, bro. Definitely need to brush up on your Tetris skills, bud. Hey, Josh, thanks for watching me stream Tetris the other day. I fucking actually am really good at Tetris. I just haven't played in a while, so I guess you're right. I need to brush up on my skills, bud.
You're better at me than Tetris.
I'm pretty good at Tetris.
Yeah, you can go with fast-paced Tetris. I just like building Tetris.
Yeah, but I also build and go fast.
I know, it's nuts.
I say the same things each week. Like, what are some of the things that I'm repeating? I just am interested in being redundant for possible new viewers. Let's talk about new stuff. Fuck the fucking updates on what's going on with the show. We make 3 shows a week. Subscribe to the fucking channel. And then make sure that you get the updates of when we put out new content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, I'm going to ask you what's up, and I need you to talk for an amount of time that fills me doing a dab, okay? Say okay.
Okay.
Okay, what's up, man? Oh!
Jesus.
Fuck.
Your show schedule's mostly long.
Mostly all.
Oh, my show schedule is what I mostly talk about? What do you think about that, Rick? Giving people the updates that they want. Sounds like they don't want them.
I don't know. So
how do you feel about pilot season?
I always feel excited about like talking about the pilot season and everything. You know, it's all these new shows and shit.
I agree.
You know. And plus, like, I don't know, people. There's always new.
Speeches out yet.
No, you didn't. Go ahead.
There's always new viewers and shit.
Hell yeah, yeah.
Always
Ross is making a show for our channel now.
Yeah.
We're gonna put it out bi-monthly.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. He put out T-shirt talk, but I called the show Ross TV, and then it doesn't always have to be a T-shirt talk, and it widens it up for him to maybe make new stuff. Whoop whoop. What else is going on, Rick?
Not much, honestly. Work, moving. That's another process. I gotta start packing soon to move.
You're moving.
Yeah.
Where, to China?
No.
Taiwan?
East side of the city, man.
East Asia? Ever been to Vaughan? No, I don't think I have been to Vaughan. I've been to Goderich. What the fuck?
Goderich?
Have you been to Goderich?
Yeah.
I like their downtown. It's a roundabout.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, you would know that if you've been there, Rick.
It's been like, I've only went there once, and it's been there like ever.
I wonder if the Iceman's really going to show up. What time is it?
Probably about, what, 10 after?
10 after 8. He might show up. He might show the fuck up. I haven't visited a lot of places.
What you work as, bro?
What you work as, bro? I work as being sexy as fuck for a bunch of dudes that watch me on the internet. Check out my white fucking catfish mustache with a fucking Hitler breathing fucking darkened section in this area and a beard that doesn't grow. I counted my soul patch hairs the other day. It's literally less than 20 long hairs. I'll be 35 next month.
I have more hair than you do, man.
It sucks,
Christ,
man.
My soul patch is like crazy.
My soul patch is non-existent. Haha. I heard that you can make the robots sound different, bro.
Yeah?
I heard you can make the robots sound different.
Get an actual phone.
This is a phone, dude.
Go get a new phone.
Oh my god, my dude. I know, man. I fucking got all these different... I'm going to talk about the same shit again.
Plan for your B.Y.
B to Y. My B to Y is basically juggalo.
No soul in the patch. I was talking to Rick.
Oh, Rick, I don't
What do I do for a living?
I don't talk about mine, really.
No.
It's not hard to figure out if you watch the videos.
Where from?
I don't openly talk about it.
No.
We are from Ontario, though. I don't have a problem to talk about that.
Yeah.
Southwestern Ontario, bitch. From a little tiny town called Essex, near a major city called Windsor, which is the border city, Rose City, with Detroit, Michigan. And from my place to downtown Detroit takes me less than 45 minutes to drive, provided that there's no hold up at the border. Shit is dope. Rick, 2017,
Yeah.
year of the Juggalo.
Yeah.
Are you down with the clown?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
Always
down
down
with
with clown.
2017?
Yeah.
Are you down with year of the Juggalo?
Yeah.
You're gonna look inside you this year and
Workplace
try to make an
communism.
improvement on something that you've been neglecting to improve on yourself?
Why
No,
don't you
I don't
talk
have
about
anything
where
to
you
improve
work?
on. I'm
Why don't I talk about where I work? I don't know, because I work for a place that I just don't need to bring into public light. My work is shit and boring, and if I start talking about it, I just get very shitty and very negative immediately, so I don't like to talk about work.
Oh, my work is very... I hear Iceman coming.
I think I heard you, dude.
My work is very, like,
Oh, shit!
twisted.
Here, move all this junk.
There's a lot of... I don't know.
What
is up?
What's up?
Personnel.
That's all I know.
Sorry, didn't mean to get personal. Oh, I don't have a problem getting personal. I also don't have a problem saying what I would and would not talk about. The audience is making inquiries
really, I
about
can
my
just say, I don't
employment.
have to say the company I work for. I'm a cleaner. You know?
What's an ounce cost there? I'm smoking this train wreck. An ounce of weed? An ounce of weed depends on the weed and who you're getting it from. Iceman!
What is up?
What's up, bud?
Who we got?
We got
Hello?
12 viewers. We've been going for 23 minutes.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we're going to roll until 9 o'clock. Hey, do you want to try to launch second screen?
Sure. Did you get my message about Lee?
Yeah, I sent him a message. I think he's still in the chat right now.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Hell yeah.
Good stuff.
So, if you are new to the show, this is the Iceman. What's up, bud?
What?
That's the dog. His name is Gizmo. And enough of acting like everybody's
I
new.
like the setup.
Yeah, it's not so
Awesome.
bad, right? So far, the TV hasn't died yet.
Yeah, that's good.
So I got gifted a free 32-inch
You're
television.
gonna have to sign in.
I got
What's up, Iceman?
a free 32-inch television.
What's up, Lee? Whoop whoop. Don't laugh at me.
And I guess there's just a little
That's
power
nice.
problem. Hey, Rick, we were talking still before the Iceman came in about your improvement in life. You don't have any improvements.
No,
Somebody
it's okay.
asked me in the chat there about you using the patches.
Yeah, no,
Why don't you talk about that?
I don't want to use the patches just yet.
Why not?
I'm scared to quit.
Oh, look, it's... we must have
Garrett's
deleted
awesome.
it.
He was all fired up tonight before I came over,
We must
actually.
have deleted it. I'm not going to go to settings
I don't know
because
why
we're
I did
live
that.
now.
No, you know what? It might have...
I must have deleted the phone because I deleted all the... I
Oh,
purged all
okay.
the devices.
So now...
Jeff came over and tried with his phone and the same thing like yours. It just hung at loading.
Did it really?
Yeah,
That's
so
weird.
far mine's the only one that...
That is weird.
That's
And yours is
so
such an old
shit.
phone, too. Yeah.
You want a dab?
Sure, I'll do that.
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
here to nurse rods and chew booby back later. Gum. And I'm all out of booby back later. Gum. Why are you scared to quit?
Rhubarb le gum.
Why are you scared to quit, Rick?
Why am I scared to quit? I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm just.
Why are you smoking cigarettes? Iceman.
Okay, well let's look at a different view.
Iceman, how long did you smoke?
I smoked for 26 years.
How long did you not smoke now?
I think it's longer than that actually. It's been almost 3 years. Well, 2.5 years now.
At least 2.5 years the Iceman has this. Man, that's fucking awesome, bro. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I'm so proud
But
of you.
let's look at something different though. I mean, you've got smoking, which is bad for your health, and then you've got obesity, which is bad for your health.
I'm a big fat person.
So you quit smoking, you lose weight?
It's not if you do this, I'll do that type of
No,
scenario.
I'm saying I think that's a pretty good deal.
My thing is that I should lose weight. I am the fattest that I've ever been in my life right now. I'll be 35 next month, and I'm. You know what? Honestly, I haven't even stepped on a scale since Christmas, but I vacuum food like I'm like a pool filter at Christmas time. I was like, ooh,
Take it all.
Yeah, just Kirby the whole fucking room.
Me too. I'd probably gain fucking 5 or so pounds.
So I wouldn't be shocked right now, and I'm honestly ashamed to say it, but I wouldn't be shocked if I stood on a scale right now and weighed at least 270
Yeah.
on average. Where in December, I was probably 265.
Oh shit.
I'm the biggest ever. A couple years ago, you know, some of these people might not, I was 230 pounds, and that was the fattest I had ever been in my life. And I got like super depressed about that. I don't know if you remember. And I felt, is this for you?
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta do something different. And then I completely changed my diet, and I started exercising every day like it was just cardio all day, every day. I stopped eating fucking red meat.
Oh, you're fucking.
Yeah, I
fruit
stopped
all the
eating
time.
sugar. No red meat, no refined sugar.
Yeah.
And just like replaced one meal with a juicing fucking thing. Bro, I went from 230 to about 205 in about 2 months. So what's that? 25 pounds in 2 months. Under my own accord, under my own motivation. Iceman, was I running?
Yes.
I was running every day.
Every day, running or biking.
And I was feeling bad emotionally for not running.
Is that Reclaim?
No.
Tastes like it.
I'm using this product inside of the bong right now called Res Block.
Yeah. How's it working?
Well, if you look at the front, you can see that it's looking good, but the back is a little bit.
Yeah, a little different there.
So I don't know.
Henry VIII, I wanted to ask you, how did you go about quitting smoking? Me, I used Champix.
Fuznik says the last time she saw me, I was super tiny. Well, when was the last time that we saw each other? Was that like 13 years ago when I came to visit from Quebec, or was that after I moved back from Quebec? Because when I lived in Quebec, I did a lot of drugs, and I did a lot of fucking partying, and that entailed a lot of fucking dancing, and I didn't drive, so I did a lot of walking,
Yeah.
and I also did a lot of drugs. And I lost a lot of
Help
weight.
you lose weight. Drugs help you lose weight.
I could find some pictures where I was probably like 180 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish it was that easy for me, Henry VIII. Fuck.
12
There's
years
no
ago.
way I could quit that easy.
How do you quit?
12 years
cold
ago.
turkey?
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
that's what he's saying. He just stopped buying them and quit cold turkey, I guess.
Oh
That's
my
good,
God.
Rick.
Can
Why don't
imagine
you
that?
quit cold turkey?
God, no way, man.
That
Go
is so
insane.
fucking hard. The people
Did
who do
you?
it, fucking kudos to them, because there's
You
no
did.
way. No, I use Champix.
That was your final stage of quitting?
Well, that was my only stage of quitting. I had to use
I
Champix.
thought you tried it once before to quit and then failed.
I did. I took the prescription. I went halfway through and failed. And then I finished the prescription off and succeeded with half a prescription.
Okay.
Yeah. And, you know, I didn't even finish that either.
Couldn't smoke weed and smoke. I can't even smoke. I don't even drink alcohol. Dog, get out of there. Come here. Whoop, whoop. I don't drink alcohol and smoke weed. I don't drink alcohol, but I especially don't drink and smoke pot because...
Too much, one had to go.
Yeah, that's it. Like, when I smoke weed with alcohol,
Get rid of the bad one.
my fucking brain, my equilibrium gets thrown off, and I'm laying on the ground on my stomach, holding on to the grass so that I don't fling off of the earth. It's crazy. I'm just so fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was about 24, I tried hypnotism. I went to a guy in Windsor that did hypnotism to get you to quit smoking. And I don't even believe it was real hypnotism. Like, he didn't actually do the general hypnotizing that you would think
I
of.
went cold turkey dot. The first couple days sucked dot, but after the third,
He,
I was good.
He put these glasses on me with flashing lights inside the lenses, so I couldn't see anything but the lights. And he just sat there and talked to me in a really calm voice, telling me, you are a non-smoker, you will never smoke again. But before it started, I specified to him, I said, okay, I'm here to quit smoking. I'm here to quit smoking cigarettes. I do not want to quit smoking anything else. And the guy's like, nope, that's a common request, that's no problem, you're only here to quit cigarettes.
Brandon Rose asks if we're going to the march. Well,
all the way up to Washington.
do you know where it is?
Isn't it on in Washington, D.C.?
No, it's 8 hours away. It's 6 hours
8 hours
south.
is still too far.
It's 6 hours south of Robin Cass.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh shit, I thought it was in Washington.
Not that far, huh?
It's still that far. That's 8 hours.
No, it's not in Washington.
Here's the thing about me and the fucking insane clown
Yeah,
psychopathic
but
records.
I fucking put on a lot of weight too.
Yeah, 30 pounds sugar weight I
It
had.
was 235 now, 205.
Good, man.
Oh,
that's
you've lost.
awesome.
That's awesome,
That's
yeah.
great. I fucking I went from 230 to 205, and then I was running one day on the beach barefoot, and I was like, the sand was like hurting my feet, but I was like, fuck this, don't be a bitch. You know, run through that pain. This is motivation to fucking keep going. And basically, my fucking determination to fucking stay fit that day was just sandpapered the fuck out of my foot. Do you ever see those
I did see those
pictures?
pictures, yeah. You
And
fucked
like
them up. Well,
the
they
ball of my
busted.
foot, like this much of the skin was ripped off the ball of my foot. The shit was crazy, and I couldn't even walk for a couple of days. And then when that happened,
3 thought you lol, PS in stone.
P.S. I'm stoned. P.S. I'm also stoned.
Sorry.
And then I lost the motivation to keep working out, so I ended up putting on all that weight and then put on an extra 30 pounds. I got stretch marks on the front of my stomach now since I put on all that weight. I never had them before. I'm embarrassed by it. It sucked the way that I look. When I stand up and look at myself in the mirror now, my belly is heavy enough that it starts to fold over on itself at my waist. You know what I'm saying? See?
Yeah.
So when your gut is folding over on itself, it's time to fucking say, this is the year of the juggalo, right? It's time to look inward and project outward. And I gotta fucking do something to fucking be looking different than I look
You
now.
gotta get motivated again. That's the hardest part.
I know,
is getting
man.
motivated.
It really is the hardest part. The hardest part is doing it. I remember the first time I did it, I was doing some running, and I was fucking breathing so heavy, I thought that I was gonna fucking die. I literally thought that I was gonna die because I couldn't catch my breath.
Fuck.
It was crazy as hell.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
What games you guys play? I play Destiny, COD, etc.
Those are two completely different games.
Yes, they are.
So etc. is not a good generalization.
Always showing your stomach on here, haha.
Yeah, good point. He's always showing off his gut, isn't he?
Well, I just... The internal processing...
It's a deterrent for all of you. That's what he's doing.
The internal processing
PSA.
of thinking about the stretch marks is causing me mental anguish, but to show my gut, I don't really have... I'm not embarrassed. It's just skin. It's just skin. I'm not embarrassed by it. I just wish that I would have taken better care of my body, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know if you saw this or not, but Mark Cleary says, put 2 patches on your eyes so that you can't find the smokes.
to stop.
Yeah.
To stop, really?
That's how to stop smoking.
Yeah.
We should do that for a show. We should put nicotine patches on your
I
eyes.
feel like that might burn the eyes a little bit.
That'll be fine. Just Just keep
Why
them
would you do that? That's a new. Why would you do that?
Keep them
Type
closed.
Madden
You coming?
17 Battlefield 1.
What
So
up?
I put etc. lol. Laughing.
Madden 17 and Battlefield are also completely different games. I'm not a gamer. Don't give a shit really about games. When I do play games, I play bullshit, fucking boring, stupid games like Tetris. What?
Oh,
You got
I just
something
want
to
to talk
say?
about games. I'm waiting for you.
I play boring games like Tetris. I play Jetpack Joyride on my PS Vita. I play a game on my PS
Shooter,
Vita
remember
called
Shooter?
The Shoot.
Yeah, the Shoot. That's what it
Unreal
was.
fucking.
Yep.
Did you love that
Oh,
game?
I loved that fucking game.
I
That
loved
was
it
the best.
too, Iceman.
Yep.
I used to play The Shoot on PS3. I'm a sucker for a fucking decent on-rail shooter. House of the Dead for PS3.
Yeah, that was good too.
They had
the Shooter one. That one was really good.
What's the kill one? Killzone? Remember when Killzone came out with that fucking sick plastic
Played that
fucking
one.
gun for the Move controller?
Yeah.
I didn't really like the on-rail shooter that Killzone put out, but that plastic fucking holster for the controller was sick as fuck. I loved that thing. I used to kill the House of the Dead 2. Maybe it was 2. And that was awesome. I love on-rail shooters. That is easily my favorite fucking game genre.
Yeah.
I love pop, 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 pop. I'm not even like, I don't like real guns, but I like,
I do.
you know what I like about on-rail shooters? You just shoot. You don't have to think. You don't have to press other buttons. It's just shooting.
Yeah.
And Tetris. I love Tetris. I'll fucking school you dumbass in Tetris. You got a PS4, download it onto your PS4, Tetris, and then add me as a friend on that console, and I'll fucking kick your ass at that game.
He might. He might. He's pretty good. I've beat you a few times.
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
have.
not that good, but I got.
I really like Tetris Dr. Mario on the Super Nintendo. Remember when we used to play that? I fucking love
Dr. Mario
that.
was a killer game.
I hate Dr. Mario. That's why I like Tetris Dr. Mario, because it evens out the playfield
Yeah.
for people. If you don't know Tetris Dr. Mario for Super Nintendo, it's a game of Tetris B-type where you have to the first to create 40 lines, and then you go into a round of Dr. Mario where you have to kill all the viruses,
Murder is legal in
and
Mexico.
and then once you
Mexico.
complete that, you go into Tetris Type A, where you just start creating lines, and it's a timed game, like 3, 5, or 7 minutes. Dude, I loved that game. Remember we
Yeah,
used
I
to
remember
fucking...
playing that game
That game
too.
was awesome.
What games do you like? Sorry, I talk so much.
Oh, dude, no, I want to talk to Iceman about. Have you seen the new Zelda Breath of Fire trailer?
I've seen very little bits of it. I haven't watched the whole
my
trailer
God,
yet.
watch that fucking
Yeah.
trailer.
Well, I'm
That
afraid
game-
to because I'm fucking pining for the game so bad.
Oh, are you gonna buy a Nintendo Switch? It's
I
so worth
bought
it.
the U specifically for this fucking game. That's why I bought the
What comes
Wii U.
out for the U?
It does, but now I'm fucking getting reviews online that it's going to be so much less on the Wii U than it is on the Switch.
Really?
The graphics are going to be so much less. Some of the gameplay is going to be less.
Really?
But that's what they did with fuck. Which one did they come out with for the Wii U?
Wind Waker.
Was it Wind Waker?
Yeah, that was a special edition one that came out. The
Because-
HD did.
Oh, I can relate with you guys. I was like, I got nothing to say about this bullshit. I can relate with Link. Link's crossbow training on the Nintendo
Yeah.
Wii.
Oh,
that
yeah.
fucking on-rail shooter
that one.
is a fucking
That is,
sick
yeah.
fucking
That
game.
was
That's my
awesome.
favorite Legend. Is that a Legend of Zelda game?
I
Yeah.
guess you can kind of consider it one. It's a yeah.
It's part of the series.
Yeah.
Part of the
Definitely
franchise.
part of the franchise.
I fucking
That
love
second
that
screen
game.
Not working.
I connected my phone to second screen, and then I was able to toggle the music off like I always am, and then it got fucked over on me. That's why we're backwards.
Iceman, are you on
Yeah,
score?
Mario games. I'm with you. I love the Wii. I love Nintendo because Mario and Zelda. Those are my main.
What was the
things.
last Super Mario
No,
game
I,
that you beat?
I just got rid of my PS3 because I just never touched it anymore.
There's so
The
many
last
good
Super
games
Mario
on
game I
PS3.
beat would have been Super Mario 3D for the Wii U. Right now I'm playing the Super Mario Paper Mario for Wii U. That's a pretty awesome.
The last
game.
Super
I
Mario
love that.
game I beat from start to finish was Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah,
That's a fun game.
was that on the Wii?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun game. I never did get Super Galaxy 2. I wanted to get that.
I didn't like it because they introduced Yoshi and the hot peppers, and it was just a bunch of fucking bells and whistles.
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't
they
like it.
commercialized it, of course. They
They're
gotta make
making a
it.
Mario game, right? That's like more open world.
Are they?
Yeah, back
Oh,
to like
shit.
64 style.
Fucking right. I can't. Well, of course, that's going to be for the Switch.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy a Switch, man.
I have
I
this
heard
knack
all
of
the
buying.
fucking pre-orders are gone.
I have this knack of buying the most recent system, like 6 to 8 months before the new system gets announced or comes out. It always fucking happens. But yeah, I'm Zelda and Mario all the way, and I do like other Nintendo games too. But I love PS3 games. I love COD. That's an awesome game. I love any kind of first-person shooter games. But I don't know. I'm just old school Nintendo.
Remember when I played the fuck out of Black Ops Zombies, Kino der Toten?
I could never get good at. I mean, I was great at the game itself, but I could never do zombies. I always fucked up on that.
After Ascension, they released Moon, and I didn't like Moon very much. And then pretty much everything after Moon, I didn't play.
Yeah.
But I fucking played the shit out of Der Toten.
Yeah,
and,
you didn't play Moon for long at all.
I didn't like it. I didn't like the gravity physics on it.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it. And then all the other shit just became... And then all the other shit was just like the Easter eggs were so hard and complicated, and it was like, I don't want this. It was pissing me off.
Yeah, they really fucking made the Easter eggs stupid, didn't they?
Stupid hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked Alcatraz.
Yeah, I never played that one.
No, it was like.
I played a little bit of that one.
Alcatraz was always fun. It was just like, we start off on Alcatraz and you have to get off of Alcatraz and complete a series of
Yeah, you had to build the
shit.
plane.
Build the plane, yeah.
Yeah, see, that shit was stupid.
No, that was easy. It was just 5 pieces and they were always in the same 2 places. Once you memorize the map, right, the game's so easy and you just keep doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah. What was the
You
gain?
get medals for doing it.
What was the gain
The gain?
for flying the plane?
You go to the bridge, and then you defeat all the zombies on the bridge, and then you go to the electric chairs, and you start back off, and you reset the whole thing.
What's wrong with the dog?
He's just antsy.
Antsy and his pantsy? What's wrong with you?
Who knows?
Dog.
He's got no ferrets to chase after him.
They have a mini console out preloaded with like 80 old school Nintendo games.
Yep. Who was it? Our buddy Rob.
Yeah, Rob got one.
Yep.
NES Classic, they're calling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing's like this big, eh?
But give it another 6 months though, and they're gonna bring it out again with 180 games.
No. Well, yeah, because there's no plugins for it at all.
I did all the eggs. They're easy. Yeah, well, if you have like time. Oh, I played a lot of the.
It's pretty cool.
What was the one where you go around Transit?
Oh yeah,
I played a lot of Transit. That one was a pretty good one.
Yeah, it was.
But that was where my shit started to peter off. I was like, this is enough zombies.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I'd been playing so much. I was like, enough. Enough is enough. What do y'all think about the new setup with the fucking PS4 and the TV? That's pretty sweet, right?
I like it, yeah.
And we just turn it around for the other live show now. We just put it on the fucking carpet.
Point it that way.
Pretty sweet, huh?
Makes it very easy.
I just gotta leave the PS4 always plugged in because it needs to not erase its memory.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I didn't realize that the PlayStation, that the PC was noise.
I'm not sure if Lee's talking about our setup or if he's still talking about the Nintendo.
The Nintendo Switch, I'm not really engaged in. I don't really give a
he's
shit.
talking
The
about
concept
the small
seems
one
cool.
still.
Oh,
Actually,
NES.
even with that, those really old school games, I sometimes have a hard time getting back into them.
Here's the thing about the old games. I'm a fucking pirate, period. Why the fuck am I gonna go and pay $80 for a little Nintendo, you know, when I can just go fucking... I've got CDX. You can Google CDX and download the 4 gigabyte file and then burn it to a disc and get an old Xbox. If you want a console experience, hook an original Xbox up to your TV, flash it, put XBMC on it. You don't even need XBMC if you just want it for games.
You know.
And then launch a fucking CDX. And CDX is just a disc for the Xbox that has like 30,000 ROMs on it. All American and Japanese and European imports. I'm not exactly sure what that means.
I'm not sure either. Here we go. We've been doing pretty good tonight.
Yeah, we have Lee. Are you a mod? We'll just keep an eye on these comments. What time is it?
Relax. It's 8:30.
Oh shit, we're going for another half hour.
10 minutes off the other.
We're hanging out for another half an hour at least.
How many mods we got signed up now?
Lee, I think, is the only one in the chat right now.
I'm a little disappointed in our numbers tonight, bud.
Bedtime.
See ya. It's all good. We were fucking killing numbers on when we did Why Would You Do That
fuck,
last
yeah.
Friday.
We were up to
We were
75.
up to 75 live viewers at once. That shit was crazy.
Your bedtime boy.
Whoop whoop.
That was really cool.
I'm going to
Don't kick
pile
me.
of food.
It's not my bedtime.
Hard.
I gotta go to work soon, actually. Do another dab to try to help me forget that.
Why are you lying for?
What am
Yeah,
I lying?
sure.
I'm not lying.
When we got home from dinner, I would have been here quicker, but your mom ended up coming over to see Liz for her birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so she visited for a bit and saw the parents for the first
Your
time.
mom, but I went to work till now wrong.
Told me to tell you not to be late.
Yeah. Well, you tell him I said.
It's exactly. You tell Blake I said don't be running late tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. She's just a mother.
You smoking crack.
That's what he's smoking.
Smoking mad crack.
Meth crack.
I'm smoking I'm smoking crack rolled in meth, covered in jankum. You know about jankum?
No, you sound fucked up.
You know about jankum, Rick?
No,
Oh, you guys don't know what jankum
that
is?
sounds great, man.
Jankum is basically when you piss and shit in a bag and
For good fun.
and you let it ferment.
Oh my god.
The internet quality. Hey, are we still are we broadcasting right now?
Still says we're on air.
Yeah, it does. It says. Yeah.
Jet and long. Sweaty bum crash.
Anyway,
Yawn.
jankum is basically when you take a couple of shits in a bag
It's twitching a little.
and you let it ferment, and then you huff the fumes, and you get high off the fucking fumes.
Oh my god.
That's getting high off of jankum.
Yeah.
J
I've never heard of that.
Jenkum. Jankum. No, I don't suck dick at all, and I'm fucking 270 pounds. You think I fucking do crack? You know what? If there's a mod in here,
Crack, you
just
would look like
fucking
that.
get that fucking guy out of here. Get him the fuck out of here. Suck dick for crack? Half-baked reference?
tell him, Trump.
No.
You
Just a
tell
bunch
him.
of bullshit. Come on, man. This is positive vibes, not suck dick for crack show. Like, you gotta keep some order in
That's
here, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
I have seen you on Pornhub.
You probably have seen him on
Calm down,
Pornhub.
fatty.
I am fat. I can't deny it. I don't know what to fucking say. I was angry and I'm fat, so I don't know what to say. It's just
You
like I'm not
called out.
sucking dick for crack. That's all I'm trying to convey here.
He only does that on Pornhub.
Oh my god.
Well, fuck, Mr. Thunder saw you there.
Thanks, Jet Wash.
Is Jet Wash even in here?
Yeah, I haven't seen him come up at all.
Y'all want a dab?
Yeah, I'll do a dab. Fuck, my kid is 18 today, bud.
Face with smiling eyes.
That's fucked up. I'm getting old.
Grinning face with smiling eyes. That's what it said. Cool, man. Cool. I don't know. I mean, like, I like a dick joke. I like sucking dick jokes. They're funny, right? But it's, I don't know. Am I interpreting that one incorrectly?
No.
It was just like, you smoke crack, you're fat, and you suck dick.
I mean, you look at them crack whores out
sounds
there.
like a triple threat. Sounds like I have mouth skills.
Mr. Thunder's fucking Captain
I can
Obvious tonight.
eat, smoke crack, and suck dick. I got the best mouth in the world. I can eat a lot though, Rick. That's why I'm fat. That's the point. What do you think about the res block?
What age can you drink over there?
19.
I haven't tasted it yet, so.
Any age
Yeah,
you
I
want,
don't
really.
taste it.
I mean, but legally 19. What was the first time you had a drink, bud? Got drunk.
Just woke up from a nappy. Liar.
I was just thinking about all these fucking underage drinking times. It was hard to peg down.
My
the
first
person.
time drunk was the night that my dad got remarried to my stepmother, so I would have been 12.
Okay.
That was the first night I got drunk.
I have these fleeting memories of a time that I went to a wedding when I was young, and I think I might have gotten a little bit drunk. But I don't remember how old I was.
Was that my wedding?
No, it wasn't.
No, yeah, you would have been younger than that because you weren't that young. Yeah, I guess you were kind of young at my wedding.
I was in grade 9 in your wedding.
Yeah.
So I was like
Oh, okay.
13 or
I thought you were
14.
maybe younger than that.
I don't remember the exact first time that I got drunk, but I do have a series of memories
Drunk times
that suddenly are flooding in, and it's
but
just
they're not in
really
the
crazy. I'm thinking about
corresponding
being young and wasted right
What
now.
about you? How old do you think you were when you first got drunk?
I don't know. Probably like 13.
Yeah.
As an adolescent, I was a little bit of a late bloomer, so probably the first time I got drunk, I was probably like grade 9 or 10, like 13 or 14. 14 or 15 maybe.
That's not really a late bloomer.
No?
It was like 12, yeah. It was like 12, 13.
I used to chug 40s of St. Ides like a fucking boss.
Tell us
That
your
was the first time
craziest
freedom
drunk
right
story.
there. It was like grade 7.
My craziest drunk
Oh, I
story.
can't fucking remember them.
One of my craziest drunk stories also involves me self-inducing GHB and other drugs. I was one of the I don't even know, man. There's just so many crazy times. Strictly alcohol times I can't remember, but there was a lot of drug-fueled, drunk as
Why
fuck.
you lying for?
I'm not lying about anything. My brain is shot from all the drugs and alcohol.
That's right, yeah. It's not lies, it's just clouded fucking thoughts.
Did you do one?
No.
Memorable times that I was drunk. I remember when I was in my early 20s, and I was living in Quebec, and I went to this
I'm a little disappointed.
club, and...
Yeah.
Why?
For memorable times when you were drunk.
Why?
Well, I was just thinking about my house.
The time when I was young?
Yeah. Throw one up.
There was this time when that's a good one. There was this time when I was young, and me and my friend at the time were always fucking hanging out, and we were adolescents, and the Iceman was a little bit older, and he was like, I don't know why you enjoyed hanging out with us when we were kids, but you did. You tolerated us, and we developed a good friendship. And you had gotten married, and had been married for several years.
Yeah.
Several years had passed, and we came over to your place, and we probably wanted to drink some booze. And I
had some booze. I don't remember what it was that I brought out that night, but it was something fucking pretty raunchy.
It was like 20-year-old scotch.
But you guys, I think you had already shown up a little bit, bud.
Oh, we were wasted.
Yeah, okay, and then I brought out this shit.
So they started doing this old fucking scotch. It was
Cognac.
so,
That's what it was.
No,
Cognac.
was it?
I'm pretty sure
I think it was a scotch, because I remember I've never had scotch since.
Maybe. It was a cheap shit, though.
Anyway, I got fucking mad annihilated. My homie got so drunk that he fucking threw up on the floor.
Projectile.
Remember the vomit? It looked like brown kitty litter. It was all thick and grainy.
What did you guys...
I don't remember. But we got fucked up. I remember one time we got fucking wasted on peppermint schnapps. Me and that
friend of mine, and we got annihilated on schnapps. So you're just walking around drinking fucking crushed cream soda and peppermint schnapps, and just getting drunk on candy canes all day. My lips were all sticky. My stomach hurt. I passed out in a tent at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like morning annihilated.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Shit.
We hitchhiked the back way into town where we would have, like, I don't remember. It's a talk show!
We'll just sit here quietly. Fuck you. Actually, I want to hear what Fuzznik22 has to say
My
here.
craziest was I jumped to my G in real life friend mother's bed
But that's
naked.
probably a whole freaking
Worst
paragraph
drunk
she'd have to type out. We're going to have to get her on the show.
My craziest was I jumped into my girlfriend's mother's bed naked. I've had some interesting stories where people have told me I've woken up from a dead sleep, walked across the room, looked around the room, opened the door to the fucking closet, pulled my pants down, and commenced to take a piss right in their fucking
I've known
closet.
many people who have stories like that, or who have just pissed themselves sitting there. And I have been pretty freaking wasted in my time, but I've never once had a problem like that.
There was this one time when I lived in Quebec, I met this guy, I think his name was Greg, and he was like attending the college in Lennoxville, and I fucking met him somehow randomly, I can't recall, and he invited me out to the college because it was like this big thing, and it was crazy how you could just go in and not be a part of the school and participate in the shit. So he took me there and we had this lunch, and then they loaded up this bus full of students, and we all went to the movies and saw X-Men, and at the end of the night we doubled back to town and I started getting wasted on 40s of fucking Blue Dry. Shit's like fucking 8%. And I'm annihilated, and we go to this club and I just get super wasted. And I can't even think. I can barely stand up. I'm just like, I finish my beer, I throw the bottle over my shoulder, it smashes on the glass. I'm doing this right as the cab pulls up, and he opened the door to get in. I'm like, boom, boom. It's so ridiculous. I'm like head down in the back seat. I'm like, whatever, I'll pay for the cab, just take me home. So he takes me back to his place. He's very kind. I'd only been hanging out with him for like a day. Took me back to his place. I passed out, and he had a mattress and everything because we were at a college, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I passed out on this mattress on the floor, woke up in the middle of the night, just completely pissed myself, all of these sheets, all on this bed, a guest in this, I just met this guy, just a slop, just a fucking slop of a human being. Oh, it was it was
crazy.
So bad. And then after that, I don't think we had really spoke much after that. That's funny. That's really funny. I have even more embarrassing stories, like a story that is more embarrassing than that, but I'll save it for not a live show.
No, the worst situation I ever got into in that sense is just laying on my face throwing up. And I had puke all down me. That's the worst I ever had. Never pissed myself.
Threw up on your shirt?
Yeah, well, I was laying flat out on the ground, and I was just throwing up into the ground, so it was just
Is this a
pooling
positive
around
vibe
me.
episode?
Yes, this is the new Positive Vibes format for a little while. People seem to enjoy the live feed. We like doing it on a Wednesday night. I like one camera, one couch. I like the fucking audience interaction. That is actually the sweetest part about this whole thing.
that and not having to edit.
And especially, not
Because
having
the
to
computer
fucking
is
edit
fucking so
anymore.
pooch.
Have you heard me complain about
Yeah.
the computer fucking blowing up?
I haven't heard him yell once.
I haven't said shit about it in like a month because I haven't been editing Positive Vibes videos.
K figured so.
So we're good to go.
Aaron.
Aaron.
2
A's. Like, why?
Stop me cross negative you said.
Don't need negative dudes. I wasn't paying attention to negative dudes, so
Yeah,
thanks
we
for
were
taking
talking.
care of it. We got 21 viewers now, man. The viewers always seem to go up after we've been going for a while.
Yeah, they do.
I wish that we could maintain it. What I want to be mindful of the time also. Nice.
I do it every fucking time.
You were all like looking at me, and I'm like, what time
It's
was
10
it?
to.
10-2?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to go for like another 10 minutes here because I do have to get ready to leave for work, but we will go for 10 minutes at least.
Yeah. At least, maybe a little longer.
Rick, what's up?
Not much.
Say something else.
I don't know. My worst fucking getting drunk story was
Yeah.
fucking, like, definitely when me and my couple friends drank a 40 at Gibson's, and it was mostly my bottle because I paid for it because I got, like, fired from my job that day. And fucking,
It's featured on PSN Live Stream. Gonna be
fucking, I just started, like...
It's featured on PSN live
I
stream.
ran down
Can you
my
take me like a
cousin's
hold
stairs
on?
and fucking
Can you
started
take me a
puking
screen
and-
cap of me trending? Because I never get to see it because I'm always live. I don't get to see it. I want to see me in a trending thing.
Oh, on the grid, yeah.
Yeah, if you could do
That
that,
would be
that would be fucking cool.
Okay, anyways.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just remember freaking being told that I ran down to the basement, started puking in his, like, bathroom. And then he's like, my buddy's like, we gotta go. So it's like, I stop puking, go upstairs, start puking all over his neighbor's lawn. And then freaking my buddy just grabs me up and throws me in his car. And then I projectile puked in his car.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. It was
Inside
bad.
a car?
Inside a car. And he had to drive me home still.
That sucks.
And he drove me home still.
Shit.
Yeah, he was, and fucking, oh man, it was bad. I remember my dad said there was a trail of clothes to the house door, with the door left wide open.
Of course.
I was wasted, like, I don't even remember what happened that day. I was just told all that shit.
Worst drunk injury. One time I got fucking
Jackie.
wasted, and I was on a bicycle. There's a couple of times I got fucked up on bikes while drunk, but the first one that popped into my head was a couple summers ago. I wasn't driving yet because I had to ride a bike home. So this would be like 2012, 2013 maybe. Anyway, I went to the beer tent, got annihilated, and then went to an after party. Anyway, whatever. So it's the end of the night, and I'm going home, and I'm drunk as fuck, and I'm like really drunk as fuck, and I'm riding home, and as I'm riding home, it's like maybe like a 5. I was over in the Orchard Park. Is that what it's called?
Behind the Tim Hortons.
Yes. And I had to drive here on a bike through the walking path. 5 minutes? 7 minutes?
About that, yeah.
So I got like a 5-minute bike ride, and it was nice, it was gorgeous all night, and I'm drunk, I get on the bike, the second I start pedaling on the bike, it starts to rain. It starts raining, lightly. And as I intensify my fucking speed to get home because it's raining, it seems that in conjunction with my speed, the rain is fucking just smashing down on me even fucking harder. So I finally get to the walking path, and it's pitch black.
Yeah.
At
no
fucking
light down
4 in the
there.
morning.
Yeah.
There's no lights down there. So I don't remember how, but I ended up getting in the path, and something happened. I must have hit a branch or something, and I just lost my hand footing. I lost my whatever, and my bike went. My handles went boom, and I just went face down on my chest and on my face, and like I just scraped forward on the fucking sidewalk, and my bike went into the ditch.
That's not.
I know. So I'm soaking wet. I'm drunk as fuck. I'm in so much limping pain. I'm like crawling in a ditch trying to fish my bicycle out. Thankfully, it didn't get bent up. I got on the bike and wobbled home. And then when I got home, I don't know what happened, but the next morning when I woke up, my t-shirt was in a plop in the tub. My pants and my underpants were pulled down and in a plop on the floor at the base of the toilet. And then my jacket and everything or whatever I was wearing was just like strewn about, just soaking wet shit. So I was so drunk and fucked up, I must have just come home, got naked in the bathroom, took a piss, and then just fucking walked out and stumbled into bed. Oh, it was so crazy that fucking night that I fell off that bike. Another time, a really short much story is another time I got drunk and I was going over the tracks on a bike, and I thought that for some reason I had to swerve to the left instead of going straight, and I swerved off into the tracks. Dude, I swerved off into the tracks. My front tire hit the fucking rail, and I just went, like, right over. Like, my feet went right over my head over the bar. You know what exactly? Oh, dude, just like face first in the ground. Bikes are bullshit.
I remember like going across somebody's lawn and there was a stump there, and I fucking hit that stump and just like boom down, and it's just like, oh man. I know. How
You ever fall off a bike?
I got a better story than falling off a bike, but I was sober. I used to work on a farm, just out in Cottam here on the 6th concession, and he had a motorcycle, a big Suzuki 550 street bike that we used to ride around out in the fields and on the back roads. And the one day I'm coming around the back road to the back of his field, and I don't know how I didn't know this fucking hole was there, because I'd been working there for 2 years, and this hole was about 4 feet wide and 6 feet long. And I fucking come ripping into the soybean field at 40 kilometers an hour, and I fucking hit that hole.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I went flying off that bike. Bent the forks on it. I was surprised I didn't do more damage to the bike, but I was in a lot of fucking pain for a few days. I tumbled a good, probably 30 or 40 feet out.
Yeah.
Just somersaulting, yeah.
Just somersaulting?
I was
like a
fucking
car out of control
pretty
and like
much, yeah.
world's wildest police
Or like
chases?
a fucking crash test dummy just flopping around.
Don't be a dummy, eh?
Yeah, that fucking hurt. I was hurting for a few weeks. And then, of course, you know, everybody's waiting for me because they're all back at the farm waiting to take their turn on the bike. And I'm taking forever. I fucking dig the bike out of the hole, finally get it back up to the house through the fields, and it took me about an hour. And they're all pissed at me.
Why? Because you got hurt?
Yeah, because I got hurt. And they couldn't take the bike back out. Assholes.
Lol, I did the same thing on a motorcycle. Will the realsly, Shady please stand up? He said what year?
Motorcycles are great though, I fucking love them. If I didn't have to go through the graduated license, I would get my motorcycle license.
Funniest drunk chick story? I don't even want to get
Let's not even start.
I don't even want to talk about those. I should, so that I can get them recorded before I forget them. But right now, no. Now's not the time.
Yeah, maybe you don't want to do those ones live.
22 viewers, man. I can't believe it. Well, I know that there's not 22 of my YouTube subscribers watching. What time is it now? It's like 5-2.
It's almost 9. I don't even know what it is.
3-2, yeah.
3 minutes?
I think it's about 3
Yeah,
minutes too.
8:57.
You want to do another dab?
Sure, I'll do one more.
Help yourself. Here's the torch. Well, with the 3 minutes left, I'm going to be extremely redundant like I was at the beginning of the show, and I just want to say to the new viewers that might be watching from the trending part of PS4, which is kind of cool, make sure that you take the time to consider heading over to my YouTube page and subscribing. It's called Not Slim One, and we do the vlogs and the talk show like this every Monday and Wednesday. And also, we're experimenting with new shows and new formats on the channel, so stay tuned for that. Excuse me. Last week, we reprised our show that was on hiatus, Why Would You Do That? And we did it, and now we're going to do them like once a month. Thanks, Mark, for subscribing. That is fucking awesome. And if you don't subscribe to me on YouTube, then I guess you can add me as a friend on PS4. I've been accepting all the friends. I mean, I guess at least that way you'll get notified when we go live, which is generally Wednesdays at 7-ish, 7:30, 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
From Quebec and divulged very sensitive info to my mom at 4 a.m.
Oh, wow, that sounds like something I would do.
What's that?
She says that I called her house one night, super bombed from Quebec, and divulged very sensitive information.
That's definitely
to
something.
her mom at 4 in the morning.
Shit, to her mom! Oh, fuck!
I probably did do that. I remember
I can see it.
Make a lot of fucking crazy decisions. It was a crazy time then. Look above you. Blast! Anyway, like I said, I do got to get going, so I am going to end the show. These guys are ripping a couple of dabs by saying, make sure that you do try to be in some form of constant notification of when I do things that are entertaining, like this show. And we did Why Would You Do That last week, so we're going to do that show like once a month, and I think we're going to do it live, and we'll talk about the concept of double challenges over a 2-hour thing. It doesn't sound like it could be too bad once a month. It was fucking awesome. It was really awesome. If you didn't get to see our first ever live Why Would You... Well, that wasn't the first ever live Why Would You Do That. We did a couple live ones back in the day.
Kinda, yeah. The
live. They were live.
Ones, yeah.
They were live. But as far as developing our shows on this channel, that was really the first live one that we really did. And that was great. And make sure that you stay notified about that. Some way or another.
Yeah. Keep your notifications on.
And in the interest... Oh, people are leaving quickly. Well, that's okay. Anyway, and the other shows. We're going to do the Grow Show. We're going to do... Ross TV. We're going to do Gaming Under the Influence this Friday. We're going to do a live Gaming Under the Influence. I think we're going to play another Echo Side and try to get everybody involved. This is officially
the best show on PSN.
Oh, man, I fucking love that, man. Make sure that you can get me that screenshot like I asked if you can, bro. I'd really appreciate that. I thought you put that shit on silent, bro.
That was an hour ago.
Alright, anyway, I could talk all fucking night. Do you have anything that you would like to say?
Not really. You pretty much wrapped it up there.
Can we make a show called Ice Advice that isn't a segment and do it bi-monthly?
We can... Yeah, I'm sure we can do something.
Right?
I just don't know how long it's going to be. How long?
5 to 10 minutes.
Maybe.
Here we go again, haha. I sent to your Facebook already.
Oh, look, Thuggalo called me out for repeating all the same shit. Okay, do you have anything to say, Rick?
No.
Okay, well then, on that fucking prompt from Thuggalo17...
This is a show. This is Positive Vibes. Our weekly talk show.
This is the show, One-Eyed Cat. It's called Positive Vibes, and it's over right now.
Thanks.
So stay tuned for the next one that we do. Do you think, looking toward the future, you will be here next Wednesday night?
Yeah, I don't have any...
Do you think that you might have the opportunity to come out next Wednesday?
Yeah.
Well, stay tuned next Wednesday night around 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, it will be moi, puis Louis aussi, okay? And that's it. So it's going to take like a minute to figure out how to stop it, but we're going to stop it now. So make sure you subscribe, and thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Woo woo!
You missed it, bye.
What?
Later, boys.
See ya. Thanks, Lee, for the camera. Woo woo.
You sad.